What?
What did you say?
About what? Say again.
About what were you saying?
Yeah. So do you know? Are you normally one of the regular sort of Million March people? Yeah. You usually here though. Is this your first time here? Second time here. So it's funny because last year, pretty much one of the people leading it went, you know what? We've got a common enemy. You know, Parliament, right? So let's team up and combine forces. And what Million Man March turned around and said was, sorry, we don't partner up with conspiracy theorists. Even though, ironically, you lot wear fucking that mask on your head. So it's just like...
it's not a conspiracy.
Yeah, I know, but it was the Million March that said it.
Hold on.
So it's just like, hang on a minute,
so
mate.
You want us to believe in the aliens, Area 51?
No one said that. No. But now, this whole group's now been co-opted by it. So it's quite funny in a way. It's almost like poetic justice. A year later, we're now leading you lot, whereas you lot snubbed us last year, and now we've just taken over it. So it's quite funny.
What do you want to believe?
What?
What do you believe?
What do I believe? I believe the last 2 years have been a total sham. I think the lockdown's a total sham. I think these experimental mRNA injections that people are getting are no long-term data. It's dangerous. People are now dying from it. You see all the cardiac arrests suddenly happening in athletes and everything like that. Have you been jabbed? Do you mind me asking?
Yes.
Right. So, like, have you not noticed that there's a lot of uptake in death suddenly? You haven't noticed it? Well, it is happening, mate. So, but last year, we were called conspiracy theorists, and now it's all coming true. And now they're starting to say, yeah, lockdown wasn't a good idea. So we were right, and all the Million March people who are just really, they're fake rebels in my opinion. They've watched Viva Vendetta one too many times, don't quite understand the message to it. But all they do is turn up, 15 years, Parliament still stands to this day. They're a total failure in my opinion, they're a total joke. But now, it's been taken over now, properly, rightfully in my opinion, and now this is going on right now. What do you think about that?
So, hold on. Am I on?
Do you mind being on camera, by the way? I'm live streaming.
Oh, okay,
go on.
So basically, you want us to believe in your conspiracy theories of the vaccine not working, it's actually killing people instead of helping them.
Yeah. Have you not noticed that all these athletes are suddenly like getting heart problems and stuff like that?
Sorry, there are such things as overworking your body.
Yeah.
Overdoing it.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, like.
But I know, but we've been around for a while, haven't we? And then suddenly there's all this uptake, and we've been that correlates with the release of this supposed vaccine. It's not even a vaccine. It's an experimental mRNA jab that's not have no long-term data, long-term safety data whatsoever. And basically, the long-term, because it's being released through emergency powers.
Hold on.
What are you doing?
Where are your facts?
What do you mean facts?
Where are your facts?
The facts are out there. It's in plain sight.
Do you have facts? Like, can you
tell me facts? I don't have it in my pocket, no. But like,
exactly.
you've got to go and search for it yourself, mate. I can't produce you it. You've got to go and you've got to be a free-thinking individual and go and find it yourself.
In other words, you're saying.
Well, I can't produce it for you. Like I said, I don't have it in my pocket right now. There you go, mate. Here's the facts. I don't have that on me right now. But you have to go and look for this because you're seeing, and what made me laugh is that all of the government-controlled stuff of we're going to lock down the country, we're going to put you in your house, we're going to shut down businesses, we're going to make you have a mandatory jab if you want to go anywhere, and all of the people, ironically, at least half of these people who tell Million March, they all go fucking done as they're told, but yet they claim to be rebels. It makes me laugh. It's all fake rebel people that have watched Viva Vendetta one too many times, think they know what a rebel is, and they've totally just got it totally wrong. But it's just, but now, it's a year later, it makes me laugh, because the official voice tried to have a little pact with them and go, look, I know we don't agree on everything, but we got a common enemy here, and then they turn around, so even though they wear these masks, and they turn around and go, we don't deal with conspiracy theorists. It's fucking it's the pot called in the kettle black, it's unbelievable. It's a clown world kind of stuff. I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you trust Big Pharma? Do you trust big pharmaceutical organizations? Do you trust big government? Do you trust them to tell the truth and go, yeah, mate, have this?
government. You don't trust.
Yeah, but you don't trust big pharma either. I expect you don't trust big multinational corporations.
Fuck, you know.
So why do you go and get the jab then?
Because honestly, for me, I was told to.
Because you were told to. Well, that's a real rebellious sort of stance, isn't it? Like, oh, yeah, because I was told to.
I weren't told by the government to do it. If they told me I was leaving the vaccine.
Who told you then? Who told you?
Many are qualified to live in
People I love.
chosen.
And who do they get? Where do they get their advice from? From the government, from the big state, from the NHS, which is just a state service.
But what I listening to my nan, for instance.
Yeah, what did she get? But where did she get the information from? She got it from the government, didn't she?
Anyway, why are you trying to make me sound like an anti-vaxxer?
I'm not. I'm asking you simple questions, mate. That's all I'm asking. But like, this is the problem, because like you got to think, because I know you've got good intentions in heart, yeah. I get that, right? I can see that you're frustrated with the whole state, the whole of that, the government, yeah. But you've got to really question things, man. Don't go along with what your friends say, what your employer says, and all that. You got to make a stand, be a true rebel, and go, no, I'm not doing that because I don't trust.
My employer is my father figure, so I do listen.
Yeah, but where's he getting the information from?
Oh no, he didn't give a shit.
Good. Well, then they do be more like him then, and that's the case. So it's like, that's what I mean. But like I said, I'm not trying to cause division or anything like that. But the reason why I want to put you on a bit of a spot there, because I need you and your friends and everyone like that's in movement similar to whatever you're in, to actually start waking the fuck up and actually asking questions. But there you go. But anyway, mate, thank you very much, mate, for the interview. Cool guy. Thank you very much, mate. But like I said, think about.
What do you believe in, so I can fucking have sex with you?
Well, basically, what I've just been saying, that I don't believe that these what's known as vaccine. I don't think that they're.
Okay, right. Is the vaccine all you're on about, or is there anything else?
Well, I mean, we could turn this into like a 3-hour kind of interview, but
I've done it 3 hours.
yeah, you know, nor do I. But you know what I mean. But all I say is, question whatever the hell's going on, as I'm sure you do anyway. But just look deeper into it.
Hold on. I just realised something. What I know is the doctors working on the vaccine. Hey, bro. They don't give a shit what the government tell them. They want to make people's lives better.
Yeah.
So in other words, they are going to want to make it.
Yeah, but you have to understand, doctors work for the NHS, and the NHS is just part of the state. So they are states, they are government-approved doctors. So if you don't trust the government, you therefore can't trust these people because they're part of the state.
Because when they go to
but they're part of the state.
When they go to school as kids, all they want to do is help people, not to destroy them.
Yeah, I understand that. But the reality is, they're only taught one way. They're taught in this big pharmaceutical sort of teachings. They're not taught natural remedies anymore. They're not taught of all the stuff that's always stood the test of time, because the reality is that natural remedies don't make money for big pharmaceutical companies. So therefore, they have changed the way of how medicine is taught by nurses, doctors, etc. And therefore, they're taught in a way that the prescription is always big pharma. So like the famous thing is that you can't make money off healthy people. So therefore, you have to give them treatments that probably have side effects. Every treatment has a side effect, right? And then that's a constant reliant on big pharma drugs. So the big pharma companies always make big money. Whereas if they taught you natural remedies way, which has always been around since the dawn of man almost, is that you can't make money off that. You can't make money off. You know what? This stingy nettle plant cures these certain ailments. You can't make money off that, because you can just go to a random field somewhere and just pick the fucking plant up and rub it on you or whatever. But you can't make money off that. So the big pharma go, no. You have to have this medicine which costs the taxpayer X amount of money via the NHS, and then they're constantly on a loop of never being out of business. You see what I mean? So it's like, but then they teach that in medical school now, because Big Pharma donates to all of these universities.
So hold on, you're saying NHS is recruited by the government, yeah?
Sorry?
You're saying NHS is recruited by the government?
Well, they are the government, aren't they? They're the state, aren't they? They're the National Health Service. They're the state healthcare service.
Government-paid system. So, in other words, the government could, for instance, if what you were saying is true,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. No, well, there is no government money. There is only taxpayers' money. So the government don't have any money. It's all our money, you see. So every time you work, tax money gets taken out of you. Then that's used to like purchase drugs or fund the war or fund politicians or whatever, that sort of thing.
Exactly. So the government is stealing our money.
Yep.
Which is no shit.
Yeah, that's pretty much tax 101. That's basically you work your ass off, and we'll still, even though we've done nothing to help you earn that money. We've probably put barriers up to make it hard for you to actually earn the money. But then we'll just take a slice out of your paycheck, and then we'll use it to fund the war, to fund big pharma, to fund big corporations, to fund corrupt politicians, to fund these pigs, all that sort of stuff, all these corrupt. Well, the Met's terrible. If you look into the Met, they got loads of like sexual abusers working for them, all that sort of stuff. But that's the way it is. But anyway, mate, I really need to take a leak. So it's been interesting chatting to you. But thank you very much, mate.
Yeah, cool.
And please have a good night. Yeah, all right. I have to go with some at work.